Growth therapy. What is your type? Because we like to manifest. We're all about manifesting on the show and like describing what kind of, type you're into. Like, because here's the thing. We could all talk about like the physical, like tall, dark, handsome, good dick, whatever. But like, we really got to talk about
deeper
like shit. Like, are they slow to anger? Are they emotional? Are they like, there's just so many factors that go into it.
Yeah, for
like,
sure. A man that's emotionally available.
Right. Like emotionally mature.
Yeah. Just like a guy that's goal oriented.
Like what's like their background? What's, and not even just like necessarily like race, but like how they brought up by their family. And like, that's a huge deal. Like how many, like even like down to like, for instance, my boyfriend has like all sisters, and that's why he's like so in touch with his emotions, is because he was always around women who were very like emotional. Yeah. So like I felt like, not that was like I need a man with all these sisters, but I felt like, I guess there was a point where like I definitely need someone who understands women, that way like they can understand me.
Yeah.
I don't know. Anyways, continue.
That's like such a cool thing to like, now that I'm thinking about it,
yeah,
I was like, that's true.
Stuff like that you have to think about.
Yeah,
like, who are your friends? Who are the people in your family?
Who are you hanging out with?
How are you raised?
What are you into too, right?
How do you, because you want kids, how do they want to raise their kids? Like, that's a whole thing too. Is like, do they want to spank or nah? You know what I mean? Like,
How many kids?
I dated guys who were like, I want to like hit my kids. And I was like, oh, fuck no.
Different methods.
Different methods. I grew up being like, I'm Filipino, and anyone who's been raised by a Filipino mother knows that like anything that is available, you were hit by. Anything. I feel like Mexican parents too. Mexican parents, the chancla, like that broom,
the broom,
anything.
The belt,
the hamper, the hanger, the belt. Yeah,
anything within reach. Really.
I got hit by like a fucking straightener.
Wow.
anything that was available to her.
This glass
anything
of
she
wine.
could just grab, she'll throw. Like
no,
that was her.
I haven't put too much thought into that, but like I said, like for sure somebody that's like goal oriented and like has like something going for them. Someone that's just compassionate.
Like, are they creative? That's a big deal too.
Yeah, that is. They don't necessarily have to be.
I don't see you with the creative man.
Yeah, I was like, because I would want a guy that's like supportive of like what I'm doing and like my goals and my dreams, and then I want to support them and what they're doing. So I think it definitely would. It wouldn't matter to me whether they're also in like the media or like the journalism, department. But I don't know.
I can't see with like a musician or like.
I don't know.
I think, can I manifest for you?
Manifest for me, and we can
I think I could see you with somebody who's like really like handy on stuff. Someone who's like, oh my God, we got this shelf from IKEA, and he like takes initiative to like build a shelf.
I love that.
Like, I feel like I see you with someone like that. And I see you with somebody who just like, again, like you could be really emotional and like that's dope. But I see somebody who like maybe isn't as emotional as you, but they are able to accept your emotions and know how to ground you. Mm-hmm. Like that's really important. Not someone who just like neglects your emotions or like makes you feel stupid for your emotions. Like they like see you, they listen, and they're like, okay, they're like probably more logical. Yeah. That way when you are in those emotional states, they're like, calm down, but like in a nice way. You know what I mean?
Breathe.
Breathe. You know what I mean? Like, because I feel like when you have a little bit of opposite, like there's a nice balance.
Yeah, for sure.
So someone who definitely is a little bit like, that's why I say like not super creative. Like they could like have everyone's creative in their own way, but somebody who's like a very logical, technical person who could like, but even like that brings it into like their emotions where, they're not going to cry over everything, but they'll let you cry and they'll like be there,
Sounds beautiful,
right? Like that's what
I want that.
Yeah, and that's possible.
Yeah, it's just being patient, really.
Yeah.
That's why I'm on these like this dating app, and I'm just like meeting people.
I see you with someone who's like slightly quiet too.
Not like as like What
like,
is witty as me? Is that
they
the
can
word?
Be witty. They can have witty and a good sense of humor, but
Yeah.
they're not like loud. They're not going to be like the life of the party.
Got it.
But they are okay.
Not a Leo. Okay.
Yeah, not a Leo.
Not a Leo.
But they'll let you be the life of the party. Like, I feel like it's someone who could really like let you shine and like
I
support
feel like
you.
I've fallen in love with whoever you just created.
I see it in your face when you're falling in love.
I'm like that
But it
Ariana
makes
Grande
sense.
song. I fall in love with somebody I created in my mind.
Yeah,
I
in my
cannot
head.
have.
Yeah. But it's true. Like that.
Yeah.
That means then it's like that's something that you want because it's like
Yeah.
because we have to think about stuff like that when we're thinking of like the person we want to be with because it goes beyond like if they look, you know, good or not in
Yeah.
and
Excuse
whatever,
you.
you know, or like how they dress, whatever. Because those are things you could just change.
Yeah, that's what I always say.
Work on,
I always
you
say I
know?
was like, if they don't dress kind of nice, like I can switch it up slowly.
Yeah, you can switch it up. Like, you know, someone who's, I feel like this person will probably, I feel like more low key than you. You are pretty low key. I feel like you are like a mixture of like extrovert, introvert.
I think so too.
And you're such a people person, but he would like, I think be a little bit more on the introvert side, but it's also not.
Where is he at? What door?
What door?
Behind what door?
Behind what door?
Behind what door is this guy?
Yes. But like, I just feel like he would be really like handy, you know, around the
I
house.
love that because my dad is a super handyman. So
I feel like and I feel like you always do like DIY type of stuff. So someone who would want to
do.
do like stuff
Things
like
like
that
that.
with you, and like, who is, you know, I don't see you with like a dirty dude who's kind of messy. I see you with someone who's kind of like similar as you. Like, I feel like you're really clean and organized. Like, I see someone who's still really clean and organized with you. I don't see you with like a messy queen.
like my crystal ball tells
yeah.
my crystal ball is
Yes.
telling me that this man is gonna come into your life.